Welcome to the Ben Mallah Podcast, where Ben Mallah is going to answer your real estate questions. To submit your question, go to benmallah.com/podcast and submit your phone number and a question there. We also have Fast Pass, where you can actually purchase a call to the podcast. So go to benmallah.com/shop, look for Fast Pass. The link is in the video description, and then we'll try to give you a call when we're live.
Are we live? Are we alive? All right.
We're also going to read super chats. So
Monday is not fun day. Monday's a day when all the bullshit starts to start your week off. All right? It starts giving you all the shit you got to get on top of and deal with. Just got off the phone with another bank. I mean, these banks nuts or what? We're having an international goddamn friggin' emergency. Oh, I didn't curse yet, did I? Anyway. You know, give me a break. You know, why are you crazy? A lot of banks have been really good and helpful. You always got that couple of little banks that just don't get it. Play ball. All right? We're in an emergency right now. Be happy you're getting your friggin' interest payment. If my principal's kicking in, delay it. Extend it. Defer it. Just do it. Anyway, hopefully I got that banker straight. I ain't going to say the name of the bank. But I might if they don't play ball. I'm not asking for nothing, all right? If I pay down the principal, the bank makes less money because you don't pay as much interest. So, duh, you know I'm going to pay the interest. Duh, make me pay as much as possible. But no, all of you give us a deal, another deal. Who the hell's going to come up with a deal during fucking COVID? Are you crazy? They want me to come up with another deal to give me a break. Give me a break. Anyway... And sitting next to here, the birthday boy tomorrow. He's 14 years old.
14, yep.
And he's been a pain in the ass over his birthday. Normally his birthday's, I don't care. He used to be great. He didn't care. You take him to a freaking playground or something. You give him a freaking cake and they're happy. Now he wants to get friends. He wants to go and fly to Fort Lauderdale. He wants to get on the fucking boat. He wants to hang out with his buddies on a yacht like a big shot in Fort Lauderdale, and all me, I have to coordinate. I got to coordinate planes. I got to coordinate captains. The captain needs mates. He needs, and then my friend's using a plane, so we got to figure out how to both use it at the same time. And then your brother's going to a wedding somewhere. Give me a break. You guys drive me nuts.
It's going to be a good birthday.
Now I got to spend and then our niece we got to take care of our friend's kid. With our niece, so I'm going to be stuck with how many teenagers?
About
6. 4 on you and 2 on her? Holy shit. 6 teenagers and my wife stuck on a boat. Oh, boy. It's going to be some weekend for me.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
And a crazy captain. Anyway, what do we got going on tonight?
Well,
I've had not such a great day.
Hopefully, we get a lot of super chats. Should be good. You can answer some questions.
Stock market is acting
Appreciate
up
the
again.
donations.
Why was the stock market down today? I get in and gotta go down.
I've been studying for exams all week. I got exams starting tomorrow, actually, or Wednesday.
Starting Wednesday?
Yes.
You get out of school on Friday, and you probably get out early, don't you?
No.
Do you? No?
I wish.
So you got exams Wednesday, Thursday, and what about Friday?
And Friday I have exams in the morning and in the afternoon. So pretty much all day.
3 days.
Yeah.
You better get top scores.
Hopefully.
Or you'll be off to boarding school. Grab your everything and go, baby. Go. All right.
It's
military boarding school. Trump went to military boarding high school because he was so bad. He had to. That's absolutely true. He was so bad, his family put him in a military boarding school. Might do you some good. You might be able to become president one day if you go.
Maybe.
But you need a haircut first.
Like Trump.
You better go get that bird's nest cut off your head. All right, Rafal, what do we got? What do you got? You got your sats. We want some good questions tonight, goddammit. I don't feel like sitting here listening to the same old bullshit. Somebody with a real problem, a real question, go to, what do you got to go to?
benmallah.com/podcast.
Podcast. Fast pass. Something. You don't even know. I'm dealing with a bunch of dinglings here.
Well, we have a super chat, so let Aaron
All right,
read
go,
it.
Aaron, go.
All right, so David, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, you should check out the stock sticker LESL in order to profit from Texas Storm. Leslie's pool repair.
LESL. Write that down. Look it up.
I got
All
it.
right,
I
thank
got
you.
it.
What else you got? Come on.
David, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, my wife's boyfriend likes your streams.
He what?
His wife's boyfriend likes your streams.
His wife's boyfriend likes to scream?
Streams, your streams.
Stream? I thought you said scream. Listen, whatever you got going on, I don't want to be part of it. So go play with your wife and her boyfriend and have a nice life. What else you got?
AI Longton, thank you for the $20. Appreciate the donation.
$20 from who?
AI Longton.
AI. All right, come on, let's go. And
Lord.
listen, we're seriously getting close. We're getting a lot of videos coming in now. We got more videos for Paul? From people that are going to be in the American Dream Contest?
Yeah, we're getting some videos from
I've
people.
seen a couple of good ones. But the guy in the veteran, the guy in the military, you got to break the news to the guy in the military. He's shooting guns off while he's doing his video. And he's in the desert somewhere. And you got to tell him, listen, he don't qualify because he can get no money down. VA loan is no money down. We're trying to help people that, need money down. So you break the news to that soldier, not me. All right, what else you got, Aaron?
Loretha, thank you for the $5. Can you buy a foreclosure and short sales with an FHA loan? How does that work at the courthouse?
FHA loan is a very traditional loan, okay? You can't buy something that's not, it has to be inspected by FHA first. You can't buy, something that needs a lot of work. You can buy something that's in decent, livable condition that passes their inspection. And you can always go online to the FHA website, and I'm sure you can find a copy of what the inspection is, entails. I've been through them. They're not that bad. It's just a regular house inspection. And then you can buy something where you can update it and make money. But you can't go buy short sales. You can't. FHA is regular financing. It's typical. It's not the type of deal you can use on foreclosures or any kind of quick money or anything like that. So go get approved today and find a deal.
All right. Summer.
Can't hear you.
Summer, thank you
too
for
loud.
the $5. He said, what
That's
do
too
you
loud.
think of rents in Pinellas County? How much
Rent?
higher will they go?
I don't know. I think that they're topping out. They got to be topping out because, people are going to get smart and start running to buy houses if the rent keeps going up. If it's cheaper to buy a house than it is to friggin' pay rent, you're going to go buy a goddamn house. And they're building them like crazy. So, I don't know. I think rents are topped out,
Hello?
But there's always room. If there's room, there's room. Oh, it's Ben. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, man?
What's going on?
Well, dude, I got some questions for you. My wife and I are currently renting a house in Nashville, Tennessee. We're looking to buy a house. She has a W-2. I am self-employed. I'm a carpenter, woodworker, and fabricator. And my new LLC is less than 2 years old. So we're working off of one W-2, and we're having a hard time, getting in this market at where we're capped right now. So I wanted to talk to you about hard money lending and see if you could give me a rundown on that.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you go to a lender and get any? Did you go to a lender and they just told you flat out no? They didn't give you a list of things they wanted? Did you apply? What type
No, they
of,
definitely.
Did you apply for FHA?
They gave us a list. We have not applied for FHA
Well,
yet.
FHA might be easier because the bank's backing up the loan. The government's backing up the loan, so they don't make it that difficult. I was talking to a guy today that he had to just straighten out a couple of little things in his life, and he was able to qualify after the bank told him what to do to qualify. So I would still go to an FHA lender if you're trying to buy a house. And then, if you want to look into different type of lenders, the only way I was able to do that and have access was through a mortgage broker. A guy that specializes in getting people loans. He knows, what 100 different banks are doing, what bank will do this, what bank will do that, what'll take this credit score, what'll take this stated income. I'd find a professional to help you. He's going to charge you a fee because I don't think he'll collect it from the lender, or he might get you from both, but it definitely helped me when I was, having issues with borrowing money.
Okay, because the biggest issue that we're having right now is the fact that because I'm self-employed, it looks, sketchier to a bank, obviously.
Well, you got tax
And I've had
returns?
businesses. Say that again?
You got tax returns?
I do for my past business, but this business was started in 2020.
You know what banks
so
look
it's
at? A lot
super
of
young.
times, if my tax returns look like shit, and they understood why because of deductions and this and that. That's why you go to a mortgage broker, because he'll know. Some banks will take the bank statements. You're putting the money in the bank every month, right? You're not putting it in your mattress.
Correct.
All right.
That is
If you can
correct.
show bank statements to a bank, and that proves to them the money you're making, a lot of banks will go on that. because they know you're
Okay.
making the money. So you need to
Yeah,
find an expert that knows which bank. You got you got A, B, and C lenders. All right, the A is the ones that want everything picture perfect. Then you got they give you the best terms. Then you got the B lender who he's going to charge you a little more on the interest rate and the terms, but he's going to bend a little for you. And then you got the C lender who bends even more, but his interest rate's going to be a little higher. Then you got the guy sitting in the back of the bar. You don't want to go to him. So you got people out there that will loan you money, but you need an expert to find those people and match you up. It's like a matchmaking thing,
Got it. And for those B-level lenders, what do you think my interest rate would be looking at right now, assuming that my credit score is great?
I don't know. I mean, you talk about a house. A house in the A world is probably 3% or less. You go to a B lender, it's probably going to be somewhere in 4 to 5. You go to a C lender, it's probably going to be 5 to 6 or 7, depending on your situation. I mean, that's just my guesstimate. I don't know, but that's typically how it works. But go out there and look under, you want a private guy that all he does is help people get loans, and a guy that deals with 100 different banks. He's a real mortgage broker. Okay? All right.
Yep.
Good luck
Got
to
it,
you.
man.
Take care. But go back to the
appreciate it.
FHA, too, and see if the FHA will work with you. All right. What else we
Yeah,
got?
we'll exhaust all those options, man. That's really it. Thoughts on the Nashville market. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but it seems that we're pretty topped out over here. But we do have Amazon and Facebook coming in, bringing 9,000 jobs. So I don't want to act in fear and just not invest.
All I can
in
tell you
real
is
estate
Nashville's on an uptrend. It's booming, and it looks like it's going to keep booming. I don't know why. I've been there, but it's booming.
Yeah.
It was pretty depressing to me. I don't know. All right. Well, good luck to you. Take care.
I don't disagree with you, man. But, hey, I appreciate all of it, man. Thank you. Take care.
All right. Good luck. All right. What else we got?
Got some super chats.
Yeah, we got plenty of super chats.
Do
So
it.
Anthony Cavallero, thank you for the $9.99. He said, "How can I get prescribed modafinil?
How do you what?
How can I get prescribed modafinil like Jordan? He takes them every day, and I want it. The miracle drug. As a realtor in
I don't
SoCal, I need it."
Find a friend that's a doctor. That's all you got to do. Find a friend that's a doctor. Make friends with doctors. I got tons of them, but I don't ask them for shit. I don't want none of that shit. All right. Good luck to you.
John, thank you for the $4.99. He said, "Ben, cash on cash return is relative to the initial investment. So for a 25% down for a duplex, what is a good cash on cash return? I take off 20% repairs."
I don't like to buy a property unless it has at least 10% return on my money minimum, and there better be some upside to go with it. Okay, otherwise I want 20%. I would definitely not want to have your money tied up in any real estate unless you get at least 10% on that down payment. All right, but maybe you'll get more. What else you got?
David, thank you for the $4.99. He said, "Ben, I paid $4.99 to tell you that the stock market is down because banks raise interest rates. Markets are about to collapse. You're welcome."
Well, get ready. Thank you. Let's all buckle our seatbelts and take a ride. Real estate, life in itself is a friggin' roller coaster. You got your up, you got your down. But really, no, it's the opposite of a roller coaster because the fun part of the roller coaster is when you're going down. So life is opposite of a roller coaster. What else you got, Bird's Nest?
Anyway, Scott, thank you for the $9.99. He said, "Take us through the acquisition process from scouting a deal to LOI to the signing table. At which point do you turn to the bank for the money?"
Listen, you want me to tell you a whole lot of shit in about 2 minutes? It ain't going to happen. Go to Consult with Ben, or we're getting ready to have another event soon, hopefully in the month of March. I'm trying to pick the days the hotel needs it. The problem is everybody wants to come on a weekend. Well, the weekend's not when I need help. I need help during the week. So if I could do something Monday through a Thursday, that would help the hotel. But I don't know if I get anybody down here that's willing to come see me during the week. It's not like I'm a big shot, but I will help people that come to that event. I'll tell you that any way I can. Man, I love those people that came to all those events and stayed in my hotel. You got a super chat? You got
I'm trying to get a caller right now.
You got a caller? We got chats?
Ben,
Ben, what's up?
how's it going, man? How you doing?
All right, what's going on?
So I got a question for you. I bought my first house about a year ago. I got a duplex, and it's in the city of Worcester. And the lot that I bought it with, the city said I could put a 4-unit building in my yard. but my tenants who have lived in that house for a while have a whole bunch of kids that live with them, and I feel kind of bad, basically taking all of their yard and building, basically a 4-condo thing in their yard. Do you think I should do it, or what would you do?
What would I do? Listen,
Yeah.
they're the ones that had all these goddamn kids, and they had all that fun. Now it's their goddamn problem. I'm sick of kids. Man, kids run my goddamn life, and half of them ain't even mine. Listen, you know what you do? Go buy some fencing and fence off an area for them. Say, here's your friggin' yard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're going to maximize your real estate, you're going to maximize your real estate. You say, listen, I'm sorry, but I got to make money. I got to grow. And if the city's giving you permission to do it, and you get an architect out there and the numbers make sense, is it going to be a separate structure to theirs, right? You're going to just build 2 more units, right?
Yeah. So my day job is working in development.
Well,
but
what? Actually drawing up the plot, the whole plan? Who's going to draw the plan?
I do we've got an engineer.
All right,
who
well,
works
go to the
with us.
engineer and see if we can do something where everybody's happy with the yard if it's 2 separate structures. Maybe he can arrange it to where everybody's got space and make it nice with the maximum square footage that makes sense for you. But I'm going to tell you, if you're going to build as much as you can. Build as much as they'll let you. Because, if you're going to go through the expense and the headache of building, you want to build as much square footage as possible.
Go big.
Because the more, because typically, hopefully, you can be getting a good return on building. So just go to an engineer, tell them to draw this up where you get the most square footage is your number one priority. If they end up with no goddamn land, you tell them to go to the fucking park, okay? Take your kids to the freaking park, lady. I'm here to make money. Go buy a house. Tell them I'm sorry, But no, go for it. But build as much square footage as you can and just lay it out the best way you can. They're going to make you keep so much greenery anyway. All right?
Exactly.
Do it.
Appreciate it, Ben. You're the man. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right. Buy him a swing set. Bye. What else?
All right. Leebs, thank you for the $2.
Cheapskate.
Let's see. Jacob, thank you for the $4.99. He said, on your entire portfolio of rentals, what is your target ROI and actual ROI?
I'm not telling you my goddamn personal ROIs. I got a lot in different places. You want to know my ROI?
Yes.
Worry about your own goddamn ROI. Shit, I got a whole fucking list of them, and some of them are doing good, some are doing bad, some are doing okay. It's a portfolio. In this world today, I'm happy that we're still sitting in this crazy-ass friggin' house and surviving. What else? And you want to go out and fuck a yacht for your birthday. You're luckily we own a goddamn boat, because I sure wouldn't be renting one right now.
He also said, by the way, stop smoking cigarettes and use a vape.
Yeah.
We want you alive.
Vape sucks. Vape is worse than cigarettes, I think. At least I know what I'm smoking here. I got tobacco. All right? Made in fucking Georgia or Alabama somewhere. All right, what do we got?
Maximilian, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, I'm a successful business owner. I've learned a lot from the way you carry yourself. Ben, you are the man.
Thank you very much. It's hard to carry all this fucking weight. My back is killing me. What else you got?
Ike, thank you for the $4.99 as well. He said, Ben, who's in the picture behind you because he's too skinny to be you?
Ha! You're so funny. All right, it was 18 years ago or something like that. And I made actually, I'll be honest with you. When I gave the artist a photo to copy, okay, because that's a copy of a photo he drew, I told him I made him make me skinnier. All right, what else?
He also said, Aaron has the knowledge of a 25-year-old and a 14-year-old body.
Yeah, right. He's got knowledge, all right. He's got knowledge for what he wants to have knowledge for. What else, knowledge?
AI, thank you for the $10. He said, Ben, I'm currently pursuing mobile home parks and looking to value add the properties to develop good cash flow. High yielding parks.
Very
Have
good.
you or anyone you know played in the mobile home park game?
I never personally did. I've looked at it, and it was but I tell you, I think it's great because as long as you got a decent one, you basically rent. I'm trying to buy one right now, because basically you're getting the same money as a damn apartment or a hotel room for nothing, for empty space. You're only responsible for the freaking piece of dirt, a hookup to a power, or maybe a sewer hookup. And that's it. You got no responsibilities. You keep the freaking place clean, and the tenant has to worry about their own freaking home. I mean, I'm really trying to do that right now with RV Resorts. That would be a good thing. You get the same money as a hotel room without giving them a fucking hotel. Figure that out. I've seen it. I've looked. I've done my homework.
Hello?
What? What do you want?
Hello?
Yeah, come on. What do you want?
How you doing, Ben? My name is Terrence.
Are you stoned or what?
I'm sorry?
Are you stoned right now? Tell the truth.
No.
People just go get stoned and listen to this podcast. Is that what happens? Hey, what's up? I'm kidding with you. What's up?
No. I'm from Chicago. I'm
Well,
22. And I just got I just
got my
graduated
pizza
from
license.
my real estate school.
You did what? You graduated from real estate school?
Yeah.
The kind you go to just to get the test, to do the test, right?
Yeah, I just got to do my exam now.
Now you got to go sit in the state office, yeah. So that's very good. Congratulations. I think it was like one fucking course. Come on, how many courses was it?
It was just 2 courses.
2 courses
hours.
you had to take. And how long does it take to do it?
No longer than like 3 weeks.
And you did it online or you went to a place?
Oh, no, I did it online.
So I hope everybody out there hears that. This guy, what's your name, Terrence?
Yeah.
If 22-year-old Terrence from Chicago can spend 3 weeks, how many hours a day did you spend doing it?
I believe like 3 hours.
All right, 3 hours, 3 weeks, you can get your real estate license or at least sit for the test. But I'm going to give you a piece of advice. You know what you need to do? You need to seek out these places, they have them, that will give you a last-minute crash course to tell you how to take the test. You go for like a weekend, one day on a Saturday, one day on a Sunday, and hopefully they're still doing it, and they give you this like heavy-duty crash course to specifically how to take the test and everything the test covers. So I would recommend you do that. Everybody, it really helps.
And you said it's called what?
You look it up. I mean, crash course, real estate, test prep course. The schools should know about them. I mean, whoever you took the course from, they go on in all the different locations where people come out and they tell you how to take the test, like a crash course. Look it up. Try to look. I can't remember names of companies, but, I know they're out there, okay? Look, just Google crash course real estate class in your neighborhood, all right?
All right, will do.
All right, good luck to you. Congratulations. Make sure you can pass that test. Pass that test.
All right, thank you.
All right, good luck. What else?
All right, Danny, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, what do I need in order to be a roofing contractor for you and save you so much money?
I use roofing contractors when I need them. Okay? When I need them, I use them. If I got a leak, I call a roofing contractor. If I need a new roof on a place, but that doesn't happen that often, thank God, because roofs cost you a fucking fortune. I got roofs that'll cost me $500,000 on a hotel or a shopping center, maybe $1 million on a big shopping center. So luckily, I don't need a roofer right now. So thank you very much. But get out there. There's plenty of people that do. You should be able to go to Texas right now and make a fucking killing after the storm they had. I bet you a lot of snow landed on a lot of roofs, put all that weight and water on them, and I bet you they're leaking, and I bet you they're ruined. So pack up and go to Texas. Adios, amigo.
All right, Carlos, thank you for the $4.99.
Carlos, ¿qué pasa? Yesterday, Aaron, we had to have his birthday thing on friggin' Sunday, so all the kids and family could come over, and Aaron wants authentic Mexican food. So we ordered out. And then tonight we had to have friggin' leftovers from it.
That's
I don't want to eat
super
no more
good.
Mexican food for another fucking week. What do you got?
Vladimir, thank you for the $20. He said,
Vladimir.
hey, Ben, should I ask for lower price and the closing costs or just one of the two? I can't afford the closing costs.
Hey, what did he say?
He said, should I ask for a lower price or a lower closing cost? Or just one of the two? I can't afford the closing costs.
You can't afford the closing costs. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know. You shouldn't be buying a house if you ain't got the closing costs, goddammit. How the hell are you buying a house without the closing costs? I mean, how much down do you need? You're going to have to figure out, maybe the seller can help you some kind of way. Talk to the seller. If they really want to sell that house and you really want to buy it, put two heads together and figure it out. Maybe you can compensate them. I don't know. Talk to the brokers, talk to the seller, and just lay your cards on the table and say, this is the deal. I want to buy this place, but I ain't got the fucking closing costs. I mean, FHA was really cheap, so I don't know. Or maybe the seller will give you a second carry on it. You know, where you owe him a few bucks and you pay him off over time. You know, maybe your lender can help you and loan you a little more money. I don't know, but get it done. Find the money.
All right.
Borrow it.
Chris, thank you for the
Use
$4.99.
your college kids fund like I did.
Ziggy, thank you for the $4.99. Also, he said, how did you build/scale your portfolio so successfully?
By just doing it. Yeah. Just like LL Cool J. Doing it. Just keep doing it. You know, if you got the means to do it and there's a deal out there, you're like a freaking hound dog. I can't sniff. I smoke too much. You got to be out there like a hound dog, sniffing out the next deal and taking all your money and putting the next deal. And just keep recycling the same money and the profits. The 1031 forced me to do it because I refused. I refuse to part with 20% of my profit when I can keep it and put it in another deal. And thanks to the government, that's the way they made it, and that's the way I did it. I play by the rules, baby. And when you play by the rules, you win. What else you want to know?
Alex, thank you for the $20. He said, how do I maximize wealth preservation through my coin sales in Palm Beach?
Oh, not the guy from Palm Beach. Didn't I already talk to you? You're supposed to be out there trying to get your real estate license. You see that 22-year-old? You're 30. The 22-year-old we just hung up with, he's in freezing-ass Chicago. You're living it up in Palm Beach. Go get your freaking license and get around wealth, and then you'll have wealth. Preserve with your coins. I don't know. He's into coins. You better take those coins. You better cash them all in, and you better buy some Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin. It's all about Bitcoin. I don't own a bit, but that's what everybody's saying. So fuck it. They all can't be wrong. What else?
JCat, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, what would be your first steps for investing in another state you don't live in?
First steps in investing in another state you don't live in. It depends on the product you're buying. If you're buying a triple net deal, it doesn't require any management. I've been looking. You know, I'll go out of state if it's a fucking Starbucks. But, you know, if there's anything that requires hands-on, you better think serious about it. Because you're going to be in another goddamn state. So if you got responsibilities, that's a major consideration. And before you buy in another state, you better go learn the ropes. I went to Texas and got my ass kicked. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Come on.
Ben, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's up? What do you got?
All right, just a quick question. So I talked to you a little bit ago, and you recommended maybe I should do an all-cash deal. But I had a question. When you offer somebody all cash for a property or 5-day close, you know, that's what you said. Like, how do you does that include the time that it takes for the title work to get done and everything?
You
can
only close a deal as quick as you can get title. Okay, so
right.
There's always a contract that says everybody in the contract that knows the closing will always, you know, be closed based upon clean title with all exceptions approved and all this and that, you know. But you can tell them you'll go hard, and you know you'll go hard within X amount of days, and then as soon as title says we're done, we're done. You know, but you can go hard with the money. It's just as good as closing. But, you know, you better make sure you're getting a discount for that cash, you know, because if you're going to put up cash and you're going to make somebody's fucking life a dream by doing a quick closing, you better have some benefit to that. You better be getting a nice discount for that. And tell the freaking brokers, too. Tell the goddamn brokers, you know, this is a real quick, easy deal for you. Hey, how about kicking back some of that commission, you know, finder's fee, something, you know? All right. Well,
absolutely. Yeah. You told me about that too. So 5-day close is contingent on the clean title. Once you get the clean title, you can close it in 5 days.
Yeah, right. I mean, that. But you just tell them I'll go hard in 5 days, or that's a pretty short period of time. You better rethink that, you know, and make sure it's business days. Okay, you don't want to get screwed out of 2 days on the fucking weekend.
Right. Well, that's just what you recommended was the 5-day close. Maybe you could do 10 or 15 days. I guess.
Yeah, you do whatever you want, whatever you want, but make sure it's business days. You know what I mean?
Good day, business.
You don't want to get screwed out of 2 days out of the week. All right.
That's true.
Very good.
That's true.
Now you learned. All right. Good luck to you.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. I learned. Now I pass it on to somebody else. My lawyer actually, always made sure of that. That's why you hire professionals to help you. You learn from them, and then you don't need them so much, and you only use them when you need them. But I use my lawyer every day. What else?
Orlando, thank you for the $3. She said, any exciting stories during your time in the Army?
My time in the Army, I sat behind a desk. I was like the first people to use computers, and we had our own internet system, and it was great times, but I don't know. It was just good times, but took me out of New York, put me in a strange country at the age of friggin' 18, and it was all good times, except when they wanted me to lose weight. That's when not the good times. They made me go to PT, physical training. You too fat, boy. You better get your ass in shape. You ain't gonna stay in no goddamn Army. You don't get in shape. You know what? It did me a favor because it wasn't that I had to really make sure I lost some weight to re-enlist. That was if I would have re-enlisted, I would have been in the Army right now. You wouldn't be here right now. So it's a good thing I was fat and really wasn't a real soldier, because then I would have stayed in. Just get there and give me 20. Malfunction. They used to call me Malfunction. I fucked everything up. Oh, with guns and shit like that. What else?
Nicholas, thank you for the $9.99.
$9.99.
See, Danny, thank you again for the $5. He said, Ben, you didn't answer my question.
What's your goddamn question?
How do I be your roofing contractor when you need one?
How you be my roofing? What are you talking? I already told you. You can't be my roofing contractor unless you're going to come out here and there and do little patch jobs and I don't know. Contact Ben Jr. He contracts all that shit out. All right? Get a hold of Ben Jr. Equity Management. You'll find him.
All right. Rune John, thank you for the $2. Ben,
Little
Burger
John.
King or McDonald's?
Little John?
No.
What's Little John go? Turn down for what?
Yeah. That was fun. Hogan's Beach.
All right.
I remember that. But
So
he
what's
said,
Little John
what do you
got to
prefer, Burger King or McDonald's?
To eat or to invest in? To eat, I mean, McDonald's is only something I can do once a year. I mean, because it tastes good going down, but you pay later. Especially when you try to eat 2 Big Macs. I make 4 sandwiches out of 2 Big Macs. I split them half. I make each Big Mac 2 sandwiches, but one's open face. And once in a while, you just say, I got to fucking have it. You got to have a Big Mac. Burger King tastes a little better, but as an investment, McDonald's is better as an investment. If you're going to invest in real estate and buy a McDonald's and buy the lease land under it, McDonald's, I see a lot more Burger King slows up to McDonald's. But they're both good. But Burger King, you better watch the neighborhood. What else you got? Bird's nest?
Ideas. Thank you for the $10.
Bird's going to land in your head. What did you say?
Okay, slick back. Anyways, ideas. Thank you for the $10. He said, I see RE is similar to buying businesses. 1031s can be used cash flow to remodel, just like a buy, fix, sell. So, using both RE and businesses as investment vehicles and the bank's involvement?
What's the question, goddammit? Sounds like you need to consult with Ben. If you can buy and talk to your accountant. It's like when I buy a hotel. I use a 1031 to buy the hotel, but I'm also getting a business. Okay? Talk to your accountant about it. It definitely can be worked. As long as you're buying real estate, the 1031 can be used. Now, if it comes with a business, that could be a major bonus there for you. So talk to your accountant. What else?
Pablo, thank you for the $2. He said, tell your wife to go make dinner.
My wife already made dinner. We're doing a podcast later because people complained it was too goddamn early. We're in California. The goddamn Californians want everything. We got to wait on their ass because they're 3 hours fucking behind. Why can't they be on time like everybody else? Why is it California got to be 3 hours behind everybody else and late? You know why? You don't know why. And you go to school. Anyway, what was the question?
That was it. That was
all right.
Taekwondo.
Oh, make dinner. We're eating leftovers from Baron's catered Mexican taco Monday Mexico night tonight. We ate burritos. Mexicans use the same food. They just wrap it a different way in a fucking tortilla, and they call it something else. Okay? A burrito is a big fat one with everything in it. So you take the same ingredients, you put it in that. If you put it over lettuce, it's a fucking taco salad. If you stick it in a corn tortilla shaped like a V or whatever it is, it's a taco. If you fry it, it's a fucking something else. A taquito or some shit.
Taquito.
It's all the same ingredients. They just do different shit to make it look different. They call it something different. Still leftovers. What else you got?
Taekwon, thank you for the
Taekwondo.
99 cents.
Oh, cheap night. You can't go. I chop you up. Taekwondo.
Let's see. Jordan, thank you for the $10. He said, Ben, I'm 26 years old in North Carolina. We are about to close on our 24th unit. I'm primarily in the mobile home space. We have 11 units under contract with a 50% cash on cash. Thank you for all of your knowledge.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're able to do stuff and making money, baby. Making money and keep making it. No matter how bad times are or how rough it is or how things are against you, get out there and try to make some money. You'll make it. Trust me. You will do it. All you got to do is try.
So, Ben, right now we have 340 likes. I think that's not enough.
That's it?
That's it.
Nobody likes us. I don't blame them. I don't like us.
So, if you could,
if people don't want to like it, you don't want to dislike it, you don't want to tell nobody, then we'll disappear and we'll be off in YouTube. We ran off into YouTube heaven like all the other losers, and that'll be it. And we did what we could to help people, and that's the end of it. But, we need more listeners, more likes.
we need likes or dislikes if you don't like it.
And go to benmallow.com to the Fast Pass, and we'll talk about your question right now. What's so hard about that?
Yeah,
What else?
and if you need a longer conversation, can go.
And by you getting help, you're helping other people because a lot of other people have the same questions or in the same situation. So get off your ass and help somebody else by helping us. And we all help each other. What else you got? Aaron, he's scrolling.
Thank you for the $5. He said, I just lost 100 grand trading stocks. How can I quickly make money before my husband find out?
Oh, my God. For her husband?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The best thing you can do is you better go to Fredericks or Hollywood and buy something nice to wear. If you lost 100 grand stock, the stocks come back. I mean, as long as you didn't sell it, you didn't lose it, okay? Because this stuff's all over the place. I'm down big money on some stocks, but you wait. That's the way the market is. I don't take losses in the stock market. I refuse to take losses in the stock market. I will wait. And then, it bothers you at first, and then as time goes on, it bothers you less and less, and then all of a sudden, it comes back, and everything's okay. All right? Even in the worst crisis, when everything crashed, and people lost trillions of dollars in March, it all came back. And the crisis ain't even over, and we're back or better than where we were when we had the crisis. So I wouldn't, if you didn't actually take the loss, then wait the loss.
We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Is this Ben Mallah?
I don't know.
Ben
Who's
Mallah,
this?
you're a legend.
What's going
This is
on?
Bruno O'Neill from Portland, Oregon.
Bruin O'Neill. Bruin. Is your name Bruin or Bruno?
Boone.
Bruin.
Bruno O'Neill, 21 years old, sir.
Bruno from Jersey?
He said. Boone O'Neill.
All right.
Boone.
Boone. Booney.
Boone O'Neill, like Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone. Boone is your first name?
Yes, sir. Legal
Boone.
first name.
Boone. Hey, Boone. All right. That sounds more like a name from West Virginia. But go ahead. What's up, man?
What's good? So I just bought my first house last year, and I'm about to pay taxes on this rental income that I'm getting. I'm breaking even. So I'm trying to basically see what the best route is as far as if I want to do another fix and flip with the same lender or go commercial side of things or.
Where's the money coming from? Where's the profit at? Is the profit in selling it? You said you're breaking even, so you're not making any cash flow?
Yeah, just about. It's in Cali. It's a nice property.
In Cali. So you got a property in Cali, and it's breaking even. How much did you pay for it?
$420.
How much is it worth today?
About $450, and I haven't done nothing to it. I bought it in November, 3 months ago.
I don't know. Why did you buy it? Why would you buy something with no cash flow and no upside? Why? Why?
For the tax, it was the end of the year, first property, and I'm getting a fat write-off, about 10 grand.
All right, you got a write-off.
I got into it 5% conventional, so I'm not gonna have to pay the 10 grand for the refinance.
Well, you might be able to refinance. How much you owe on it right now?
I only put 5% down, so $20K down. I have like 25K
How long have you owned
equity
it?
in
How long have you owned it?
since November of last year, like a couple months.
Over a year?
Nah, like November 2020 I bought it. Closed a couple months ago.
Oh, all right. Well, the main thing is you might, as soon as that 1 year mark hits, and you can start right now looking, or maybe somebody will do it right now. I don't know. Is there any penalties on you paying that loan off? Because you might be able to get a better rate. Even if you saved, you might be able to get it down to like 3% right now if you're hurried.
Mine's 2.8 locked in,
Oh,
sir.
2.8. I thought you said
5% credit score.
Oh, I thought you said 5%. You got 2.8. That's great. And you're still not cash
Yes,
flowing.
sir.
Well, you did it. You're happy with it. I mean, but basically you can't do nothing right now but sit back and you're paying down a mortgage every month at least.
So I gotta wait a year no matter what, even if I pay.
All right, but let me ask you a question.
Rental income
Are
on
you
November and December.
Are you paying? How much principal are you paying right now?
Principal is like $1,600.
The principal is The principal is that much?
Yeah, look at
it this way.
It appraised for $410. I had to overpay. Cali market's nuts. There's no inventory.
I know. Well, why'd you go there? You're from Jersey. You should have been smarter than go to Cali. But anyway, the point is this: at least you're getting a tax break, and at least you're forcing yourself. You're breaking even after that principal's paid, right? So you basically you're forcing yourself to put away a couple of grand a month, because basically every time you pay that $2,000 a month and buy down your principal, you're putting money in your pocket. Okay, you put money in a savings account. So that's good.
I got $50K in the bank and I'm breaking even. I got consistent cash flow coming in from other areas as well.
I don't want to hear about those types of businesses, but we don't talk
No,
about.
all legal.
We don't
pay tax for it, everything.
Bruno Boone from Jersey is doing something legal. Okay.
From Portland, Oregon. Come on now, rep the city.
That's even worse. Anyway, but seriously, you put money away. You put money away. You're putting money away. You're buying down your mortgage. You owe less money in the house. You're building up equity. You got the tax break. That's great. Congratulations. Now go out there and do it again, but do it this time for cash flow.
Yeah.
And why did you call? How can we help you? So what else you got? Anything else?
I was just seeing your advice because I kind of wanted to.
You're giving me advice. I'm going to take advice from Boone from Jersey. You're going to give me advice to do what?
Nah, I was just trying to get advice from you.
Oh, I gave it to you, didn't I? Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
And every year,
you gave me a route.
every year, look at it this way. Every year, you're going to have $24,000 less money you owe to the bank and equity in that property. So that's a great thing.
Yeah.
All right? In 4 years, you'll have $100,000 bought down in the house. All right, good luck to you. Take care.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Boom. Boom. You look like a boon. You got a boon nest on your head. I can just see a bird flying on your head and landing right now. What else? Thinking his babies are in there.
Anyways, plumbing. Thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, what nationality is your wife?
Mexicana. Same ones that are being detained right now. What else you got?
Taekwon, thank you for the $1.99. He said, I'm 20 and have no idea where to get started.
Join the army like I did. I don't know. I mean, you got to have a job. You got to have a career. You got to have something to produce. You got to be productive in something, and then you can start thinking about investing and getting into real estate. Find out something you like, something you can see yourself getting up in the morning and wanting to do, okay? Because if you pick something you don't want to do, you're not going to go nowhere. You're going to waste all these damn years on a freaking job you can't stand. Think about a career. Think about something you would enjoy doing that will still pay you a good salary. Find, you only know what you can want to do and can do. Look at all the opportunities that are out there and think about what makes sense that you can do and do it. If you want, go study for your real estate license. It's definitely not going to hurt. A 20-year-old with a real estate license opens up doors, opens up opportunity. You get your license, you put on a nice suit, you go to the most expensive. I told the guy from Palm Beach to do this. Go to the most expensive real estate agent making the most money selling $1 million stuff, the big-time houses or whatever, and ask them for it don't cost them nothing to hire you because they ain't going to pay you. But you'll get great experience being around people making money, and eventually you'll start making money. You can do that with any kind of business. You do that mostly real estate, but I think in the stock business too, I don't know. But figure it out, God damn it. You're 20 years old now. In another year, you'll be 21. All right. What else you got?
Let's see. Hold up. Sorry, I lost my place.
I don't believe you.
Okay, Mike, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, how do you look at and calculate the IRR?
How do you look at and calculate the rate of return? The IRR, the IRS, the IR this, the IR. I mean, listen, it's all simple. You got money in, you got money go out. Okay? How much money you're left with at the end of the fucking month is your return on your investment. Okay? Then you got to look at your investment. How much did you put in? Okay? And what's the percentage of your profits towards your investment? If you put $100,000 down and you figured out you're making $10,000 a year, you're making 10% on your money. What else? Rafal, you got nothing over there?
No, we get a caller. I can arrange a caller.
Arrange a caller. Arrange a call. Have their lawyer call my lawyer. Aaron's sitting here. You don't know what the heck he's doing. Can't believe
I do. Here.
I have to actually. If he invited one less kid, I would only need one plane. I got to actually use the jet and the goddamn prop to take his goddamn friends all the way to Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Can't you lose one of the kids? Hello? Hello?
Caller.
There's nobody on the line.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
All right, where you been? What are you doing? What's going on?
What's up, Ben? I'm from Queens, just like you, brother.
All right. A lot of kings.
Ben,
a lot of kings come from Queens.
That's it. Ben, I just bought one of my first properties out in Long Island. Now I want to know what do I do with this place? I want to get into the next one. Do I rent it out? Do I hold it? What's going on with this?
You just bought something on Long Island?
Yeah, just the first property that I've gotten.
What'd you buy? What'd you buy?
I got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It could use a little bit of work, but it's move-in ready. It's a one-family home.
Anybody in it?
Nobody's in it.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
So that's what I want to know.
I mean, you didn't score big, right? You didn't hit the jackpot. How much did you pay for the house?
No.
How much you pay for the house?
I paid $510 for the house.
$500,000 for an empty house in Long Island. Sold. Anyway, the point is this. What are you going to do now? How much is the house worth? It ain't worth $6, right?
It's not going to be worth $6.
All right.
No.
What do you want to do? You're going to rent it out? How much is the rent? Is it going to cash flow? Why did you buy this house?
So I bought this house basically to get the mortgage paid off. So with the equity that I'm looking at putting into the house, like just doing a little bit of work to it, I think that I could start making a little bit of more money over time. So this is just getting my foot in the door.
How much is the house going to rent for?
Possibly on the low end, probably $3,100.
How much is the house going to cost you to operate with your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance?
Everything with utilities, all that, we're probably looking close to $36.5.
The tenant's going to pay the utilities, right? It's a house.
Right.
So you got no cash flow, but you're buying down the mortgage. Is that what you're saying? You happy with that?
Yes.
All right. Well, 100%. If you're happy
100%.
with that, then God bless you. All right. You got some tax benefits from the writing off the interest on the mortgage. You depreciate the rental income. It'll probably end up as a loss, actually, on your tax return. So, you'll have a loss. You'll be buying down the mortgage, and you'll have a loss on the taxes on it, and very good. If you're happy with doing that, you want to sit around and buy down mortgages, and it's basically, that's great. And go do it again. But you're in a very tough area to do it. Go to Far Rockaway, baby, and do some Section 8 housing. Go to Far Rockaway and do some Section 8. Show some balls.
Scared money don't make no money, right, Ben?
That's it, man. You got to go where nobody else wants to go. Just learn to speak some French. I don't know. They have Haitian people there, Jamaican. Learn to speak another language.
I'll work on my Creole.
Okay, man. All right, good luck to
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you got, Aaron?
All right, AI, thank you for the $5. He said, why don't you have a Patreon account so you can really monetize your following? Rafal.
I don't know, Rafal. Yeah, Rafal, why don't you? Huh?
We have benma.com/shop. Well, they take 30% too, just like here.
What's Patreon take?
Patreon. Yeah, they all take about 30%.
Holy shit, man. All these companies are sucking everybody's money out of them just for providing the service. They're like partners. I couldn't believe it. I felt sorry for the Uber guy. I had to take an Uber from the hotel in Orlando to the stupid, I don't want to say stupid, cheerleading nonsense. I don't want to say nonsense. And fucking Uber gets like the whole fare was like $9, and the guy only got $6. But I gave him a decent tip. All right, what do you got?
Sam, thank you for the $4.99. He said, should I do work myself or hire a contractor if I'm just starting out? Do you believe you need to know how to do something before hiring someone?
If you're capable of doing it and you got the time to do it and you can do it right, then it's always going to be cheaper, but is it what's your time? I mean, yeah, I could actually get Aaron and a bucket of paint and go paint a friggin' apartment if I had to. I could teach him how to do it and watch him do it. Okay? But my time's too valuable, so it depends on what you're going to be doing with the time that you're doing that stuff. And then, you got to hire people that ain't going to rip you off. Try to estimate the job for time and materials. T&M. Okay? Not T&A, T&M. All right? So, figure out what that is. All these contractors, they come out and they give you these big bids on stuff. Hey, there's going to be $1,000. $1,000 for what? You're going to come here for one day, and you got about $200 of materials. You're worth $800 a day. Fucking doctors ain't making that, goddammit. All right. Calm down. All right, we'll do it for $500. That's the way it works. What else you got?
It's almost like a barber.
Yeah, like the haircut guy. I had a bargain with a haircut guy. Everybody will try to grab every dime they can and you squeeze you. Why can't they just play fair? I like fair. Unfair.
All right, Steve, thank you for the $5. Toaster, thank you for the $5 as well. He said, what happened to you in Texas? I was thinking about buying a property down there in the next few years, but now you got me rethinking.
Well, all I can tell you is it was a long time ago. Luckily, little Ben went down there and saved my ass. He had to give up 3 years of his life living in freaking Pasadena and Houston. And we didn't know the rules. We didn't know things work different down there, You don't have the same. Everything, it's like when you go from one state to another, it's almost like another country. And Texas is definitely another country. They got their own rules, their own good old boy way of doing shit. They got secret taxes I didn't know about. You don't get the help and support like you would in a lot of other states. I'm sorry. And they kicked my ass. And it was right after Katrina, and it was rough. And they were not, Texas wasn't ready to handle the problems they had. So anyway, do your homework. Don't just go to a state and say, oh, this looks good, I'm going to buy it. Make sure you know everything going on there. Maybe talk to somebody already doing stuff there, and make sure there ain't no skeletons in the closet, and you kind of get a feel for the place. Down to the fucking utility bills. Let me tell you, anybody can own an electric company in Texas. I didn't believe that. Anybody. You want to buy an electric? Hey, I own an electric company. Yeah, $1 million, you own an electric company. And then they sell electric. So the price of electric's all over the fucking board. I mean, you could easily pay too much for electric. And I was paying for 1,000 apartments. I bought a property that was master metered. Every building had 1 meter on it. It was 10 buildings of 100 units. And that my plan was, which thanks to Lil Ben, we were able to accomplish, we put individual meters in every unit, which knocked off $100 a month off of my expenses, and the rent stayed the same. And then we did it for 1,000 units. So I saved, I had 1,000 units, $100 a month. I saved $100,000 a month on that property in expenses. That's the kind of shit we did. But anyway, what else you got?
Chris B, thank you for the $4.99.
Krispy Kreme?
Double A Aaron, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, come to Dayton, Ohio.
I'm not going near Ohio.
City is selling old schools. Would make a great opportunity for apartments and would make great content.
I'm not going to Ohio buying some nasty old schools from friggin' Ohio. No thanks. I didn't know schools had that. Ohio had that many schools. But no thanks. Ohio's not on my list, baby. It's not in my bucket list. It's more in the bucket already. What else you got?
Danny, thank you for the $1. Giovanni, thank you for the $4.99. He said, just got my real estate license. Should I work for a broker or developer? What is the first move do I make to get my name out there and build my clientele?
Yeah. You got to figure out what type of real estate you want to be in. All right? And the first easiest one to do is to go to the nicest, biggest money-making broker in town, whether it's a franchise name or not. A Sotheby's. Put on a nice suit. Get a haircut. go in there, meet with the broker, say, hey, I want to hang my license here, and I want to learn how to sell homes or whatever they do. Or you could try to see if you get into an entry level to some sort of real estate firm or finance or something like that. If you have the license, it definitely gets you in the door. But typically, everybody goes to a typical local real estate office. They're all over the place and starts there. Or you go into, contact developers, and say, hey, you got an entry-level position for somebody who just got their real estate license? I'm the perfect guy. And you learn from the ground up. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be building big skyscrapers. I started working for somebody.
Yep. All right. Kenny, thank you for the $10.
Property management.
Jacoby, thank you for the $2. How'd your stocks do today, Ben? What's your number one stock?
I saw the market was down. I left it alone. I bought the goddamn SNDL. I bought it. I should have doubled down when it went to 122. I didn't do it. I was too busy probably with some kid shit. And anyway, I don't know. I got to be in the mood to play the stocks. I like it when my friend Perry came down because I got somebody there that can do it and kind of keep track of it while I'm working. I can't stop working to do stocks. If I do stocks, that's it. Turn the fucking stock channel on, put my account on the screen, and that's it. I got to sit there like an idiot all day, up and down and going in and going out. Nah, nah, nah. You can't do stocks the right way unless you want to give up everything else. So, and I can't give up everything else right now. I need my friend Perry to come back here and help me. All right. What else?
Joe, thank you for the $4.99. Let's do a weight loss bet.
All right, you lose weight, and I'll bet on it. I lift weight every time I stand up. What else?
Danny, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, I also wear my sunglasses at night like you.
I wear my sunglasses so I can. Let me do the words of that song. I'm only wearing it because we're doing a podcast. It's supposed to make me look cool. Makes me look. What else? How come you're more on the screen than I am anyway?
We're not. It's just the super chat. This chat's on the screen.
Yeah. What else you got? You got anything for fall over there or what?
Let's see. Cooper Media, thank you for the $10. He is a 24-year-old in Northern Virginia. 150 grand in the stock market, 0 in bank. Bought a house for 405 grand. 22% down. Now it's 430 grand. Rent for basement and Airbnb is 1,900. Mortgage is 1,800. Keep putting money in stock market or buy RE.
I can't. Nobody can give you advice in the stock market, okay? Because nobody knows. The thing goes up, it goes down, it goes this, it goes that. Now they're manipulating shit. It's gambling. And if you're good at it, then gamble. But, always, real estate, once you got it, you got it, okay? So, if you can keep doing stuff in real estate, and you're already renting out your basement to Airbnb, you're a smart person. You know what the hell you're doing.
Hey, man.
Keep doing it. Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Thanks for taking my call. So just to give you some background, I started working about 4 years ago, busted my butt, invested everything I got into syndications as an LP, limited partner. Those deals turned out to do pretty good, thanks to the cap rate compression and everything. Now, though,
cap rate compression.
What's that?
Cap rate compression. What the fuck is cap rate compression? You squashed the cap rate?
More expensive. Stuff's getting more expensive. But I guess the thing is so we sold it, and fortunately now I'm sitting on like $1 million cash, and I've convinced myself that I can quit my job. My question to you is, would you recommend I try to wrangle like a multifamily, or do you recommend I go and pick up a whole bunch of single-family homes? Basically, I want cash flow.
19 Bitcoins will get you $1 million. I don't know. So what are you good at? What do you like to do? Where's the opportunities at? You can't, the deals, you got to do whatever deal's out there. What's out there? What do you feel comfortable doing? You doing shit on your own, or you keep playing the LP game?
I want to go on my own because I'll finally have time now that I don't have a job.
You know what LP stands for?
Don't tell me.
Little people. Bunch of little people getting together, all doing a deal. Be a man. Go out there with that fucking $1 million and make it into $2 million. Go find a deal. What do you like to do? Real multifamily? What do you want to do?
I like multifamily. I like developments. Those both work for me.
Well, development's very expensive. I don't know. You need to go out there and spread
That's
that
the thing.
$1 million out
Yeah.
as much as you can on as many deals as you can to make your money. All right? I don't know what level you want to be on, a 2-unit, a 4-unit, an 8-unit, a 10-unit. Whatever is out there. You can't pick and choose these days. You got to take whatever the hell you can get. Go out there and find out what you can take.
All right. Thanks.
Adios. LP, AP, GP. I hate all that shit. General partners, limited partners, all kinds of partners. You know what the P in partner stands for? Pain in the asses. What else? It complicates shit. Oh my God, the paperwork involved in illegal shit to do general partnerships. I credit these guys because I don't think I'm smart enough to handle it. I see a lot of guys in the developers, and I say, man, they got to be smart ass people. Even that, I don't know. They got lawyers to do everything. What do you got, Aaron?
Slim Jim, thank you
Can't
for the
hear you.
$4.99.
Slim Jim?
How do I attract banks to give me a loan? What do they like? And what's the advice to be ahead of the game for a loan?
You want to get a loan from a bank? Listen, they got rules and they got criteria. You got to find a bank that matches up to your criteria. You got to match up to their criteria. If one bank doesn't like you for whatever reason, then you got to find another bank. You got to give the banks what they want to get the money. All right? Find a bank that you can give them what they want. That's why I tell people when you're first starting out and you're having trouble getting a loan, ask a guy, a professional, a mortgage broker. He'll tell you right off the bat, no, I can't get you a loan. He ain't going to waste his time. If you don't do the loan, he don't get paid. So, go consult with a mortgage broker or keep knocking on the doors of the banks and saying, hey, what's it going to take for me to get a loan? They give you a list of shit you got to give them. You give it to them. They say yes or no. If you give them what they want, they give you the loan. Anything else, Aaron?
Yeah, Timmy, thank you for the $4.99. He said, can I have a chance to get a job, Ben?
There's plenty of jobs out there, but there's anything with me right now. Listen, we're not hiring, I'm sorry to say. Oh, yeah, we are hiring. We need housekeepers in Tampa because when business does pick up, we can't handle it. We got no housekeepers left. I don't know if we got over this hump we were in because we had the Super Bowl, but I don't know. Go to one of our hotels in Tampa and apply for housekeeping. You got the Ramada West Shore, you got the Holiday Inn, and you got the Sheraton, the 4 Point Sheraton Suites, all on West Shore by Tampa Airport. If you want a job in housekeeping, go talk to who's ever in charge there. Say, hey, I want a job in housekeeping. And who knows, maybe you'll work your way up to GM one day. What else?
All right, Anthony, thank you for the $5. He said, Dad wants to buy a home in Bradenton. Market seems like a Ponzi, no used supply, and can only build new. Bad time to buy? Will the market correct?
Where?
Bradenton.
Bradenton. I don't know. Bradenton's like every other town. It's got its good, it's got its bad, and it's got its ugly. I've been in the ugly. I got the hell out of certain parts of Bradenton. But there's very nice parts of Bradenton I'd love to get into. In fact, I think there's a Starbucks for sale. The key with Bradenton is, in my I got some experience, is that you want to be as close to Sarasota as you can, okay? So, and then you got any property anywhere, you got to do your homework. Why is he buying it? Is he getting a good price? Is there upside? Is he like the area? Is he going to live in it? There's a million questions you got to ask. So, I don't know. Hit me up on Consult with Ben if it's something real serious and you're afraid your father's not making the right move, and we'll talk about it.
All right, TG, thank you for the $9.99. Said, Ben, is it hard to purchase a KFC if you don't own other KFCs regardless of your wallet size?
Listen, when you own if I buy a KFC, I got nothing to do with the chicken. All I got to do is I own the building, I own the land, I collect the rent. I can own one KFC or I can go out and find 100 of them, okay? It's all about the tenant. The tenant has to be strong. If the guy that owns that KFC, you would hope that he has 100 of them, or it's a corporate one, all right? But, so if you want to buy a KFC and run one, then you got to apply to the franchise. And they'll put you through training, and you'll take your money, and you'll do one. Hey, what's up? How are you?
Hey, Ben, what's up, man? I'm a huge fan. Hey, I know how you can get Bitcoin for free using the assets that you already have.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I want everything in Bitcoin.
All right, check it out. Dude, I had this idea the other day. My father has 25 rental units. And he's 75 years old, and I started helping him, because he's 75, takes care of my mom. So I've been running everything. I started getting these college kids to give me Bitcoin for the rent. So I could come down and stay at your hotel. I went to your hotel last year. Very nice, by the way, Clearwater Beach Hotel. Me and my buddy went down there for a week. You could just charge for your rooms. You could charge in Bitcoin. They send it right to your wallet, your crypto wallet.
I would have to consult with my accountant and see how that was treated as income. I mean, I guess they're only going to make me pay tax on the actual amount it was worth when I collected it. That's listen, taking Bitcoin, it's a thing in the future, and it's inevitable. It has to be done. I know you go to a Ferrari dealer and buy a Ferrari with Bitcoin. Okay, so it's definitely really smart. And if Bitcoin goes up, then you get profit on the money that you made already. It's the future. Everybody, soon you should be able to be using a Bitcoin card. And I know you go to ATM machine. If you go to ATM machine, then you can pretty much buy anything with it, I would think.
Right. So I got a question for you. First of all, what's the Ben Mallah deal on 1 week at the Clearwater Beach Hotel if I want to go back?
You going to stay in the tall building, or you going to stay in the suites across the street?
The tall one.
You want a view in the coastal or no view? What floor do you want to be on? I'm just kidding. Believe it or not, that's how they rate the rooms. But, go over there. You're going to stay for a week when?
I don't know, a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm just going to drive down from Kentucky.
2 or 3 weeks?
No, I'm saying 2 or 3 weeks I'm going to come.
Hell yeah. Listen, you need to get a hold of Rafal, and I'll call you personally, and I'll make all the arrangements for you, and I'll give you a super deal. So send Rafal your number or your email or something, and I'll have the manager reach out to you and give you the deal of the century. All right? I really appreciate it if you come down for those couple of weeks. And listen, if you come down there and stay at least 2 weeks, I'm going to come meet you. I went over there the other day, and I met a couple, nicest couple in the world, that came. They drove like 18 hours or something from Virginia, and they stayed a whole friggin' week. Okay? And the worst friggin' times I'm going through, they came down there. I went down there. We hung out for about a half an hour. They were really nice people. And if you come down there and stay for a couple of weeks at least, I'll come down there and help you. I'll hang out with you, and we'll definitely hook up, all right?
Can I use that boat slip?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got 2 slips behind the big building.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll throw in the boat slip,
that's
too.
Awesome.
You got 2 swimming pools. You got the boat slip. You got a barbecue grill in the patio there. I'll give you tips on where to go. Or, if you need any help, I'll come meet you. But hell yeah. Raval, we got a way to contact him?
Yeah, I got his number.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to be calling you tonight.
Okay, question. I got a question. I got a real quick question for you. So my dad worked his butt off his entire life, and he paid off like most of this property that we have. Right? There's no leverage on it whatsoever. So I've been watching all your videos, and I never knew what a triple net lease was. I didn't know any of this stuff. All I knew was like changing toilets and painting and stuff. But so now. What do you think? What would the note be on if we pulled some money out of a piece of property and bought a $600,000 a restaurant with a drive-through? What would the rent have to be to carry the note? It doesn't have a tenant right now, so I don't know if that'd be really smart. Would that be something you would do? Would you buy a commercial restaurant like that right off the interstate, even though it doesn't have a tenant?
You listen, before you even think about that, number one, why doesn't it have a tenant? That's the question. Is there a realtor sign on it saying police, or is somebody marketing that to rent it out? Does he have a broker working on him renting it out?
Well, the seller is the broker, and he's in a partnership with two other gentlemen. One of them passed away recently, and the other one's in a nursing home. So basically, they are dissolving a partnership. So the one that's in the nursing home, he wants his money.
All right, listen. You need to, number one, you need to get them down as low as you can if you're serious about this. But before you do anything, you got to feel 90% sure, or 99, and you spoke to a real broker that's out there leasing shit, that he can get that place leased. Because you don't want to sit around with that empty goddamn restaurant. All right, so you need to make sure that you can lease that sucker out to whoever, a restaurant. There's special brokers that specialize in leasing out commercial property. All right? You need one of those brokers.
Okay,
They may have somebody in their
Can
pocket.
you give me a name?
You know, I'm going to tell you, all my success has typically been with going to the big names, CBRE, Cushman and Wakefield, Colliers, you know, Marcus and Miller chaps, find the biggest name commercial brokers in your town, in that area, and then find a guy who works in that damn company that specializes in leasing property. Let me tell you, I just hired a CBRE guy. He rented out my goddamn 12,000 square foot place. Now I'm giving him the mattress place. I mean, you got to find people that every day. That's their life. That's what they do. And you better get a strong opinion from him, or almost he might have somebody in his pocket. That's the best thing. If you can know that you have a tenant before you buy it, because that could be a major home run. If you find a guy that's always looking for a certain company, he's like a rep for like tropical smoothie, or whatever restaurant, Cracker Barrels, I don't know. Any restaurant in that type of market, he might have somebody in his back pocket. Like a guy told me today he represents Cane's. It's some new fried chicken place. And they
Oh, my God, I love that. That place is huge up here, man.
They're
It's
growing.
crazy.
They're
It's like
growing.
Chick-fil-A. It's like Chick-fil-A.
I know, but
it's
without the religion, and they're open on Sunday, aren't they? They're open on Sunday.
Yeah, but they're going to be as big as Chick-fil-A, I swear. The line goes
you
around
need to
the
find
building.
out who, you need to contact them if you're smart, and find out who's in their acquisition department, or leasing department, if you want to even really
Like build them a building.
Well, even that, or they'll build their own friggin' building. They want my land. They said, just lease us the land, and we'll build our own goddamn building because they love my location. Contact them or a leasing broker and try to line up a tenant before you go hard in that contract and buy that place. And, that's the
So
most important thing.
there's only one of those places in all of Florida, I heard.
Where? What?
There's
Cane's?
one of the Raising Cane's. There's only one in Florida.
All right, where are you putting
Is that true?
where's the property you're talking about?
It's in central Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky.
How many around there?
Like 4 or 5.
All right,
probably.
well, now there'll be 6 if you can get one. Listen, get a
Yeah,
broker. Don't buy that restaurant unless you know you can lease it, or else you're going to be upside down. All right?
What if I stick a liquor store? I could stick a liquor store in there. It's got
Whatever
a drive-thru.
works. Whatever works. You can stick anything in there. Stick a freaking marijuana place in there if you want. But the point is, you got to know that you can do it. You got to make sure that there's a demand and for somebody to go in there. Get with a real estate broker now that does leasing. All right? Very good.
All right, sounds
Over
good.
and out.
Thank you.
Peace
Bye.
out. Hello? Are we dead?
All right. Yeah, we got a bunch of super chats.
All right, read
so
'em,
Zero
read 'em.
Factory, thank you for the $5. Darren, thank you for the $10. Nanu, thank you for the $10 as well.
Nanu.
Said I'm making 125 grand a year, but I'm thinking of getting my real estate license for a side hustle. How much can I make as a part-time real estate agent a year? I live in DC.
Listen, you can make as much as you want, okay? It ain't going to hurt you to have the real estate license. It's not going to hurt. It's going to be just another notch on your belt of more credentials you have, and it's going to open the door up to doing opportunity. Now, it's up to you how much you make. D.C. is an expensive town. You get in with the right goddamn people in D.C., you can make a fortune. Especially you go around all the politicians and all that shit, become the real estate agent for the congressman. I don't know. But the point is, it ain't going to hurt. Get your license, okay? And then try to put it to use. Just walk into an office after you get it and say, hey, I want to sell real estate. But make sure you look nice and you have a nice suit on. All right, what else?
Shaw, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, did Raphael show you my resume?
Raphael, tell your resume.
I emailed it, but
it.
not showed.
I don't know. I'll take a look. Show it
Yeah,
to me
you
again.
get a bunch of those,
I'll
so.
take a look at it and we'll get back to you. But we're not hiring right now, unfortunately. We're waiting for COVID to go Ovid. You got something there? You know what?
Yeah, Andy, thank you for the $4.99. He said, thanks for the great info. Steve, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, when are you going to buy Derek Jeter's house in Tampa for Vincent? You like baseball players' houses.
Vincent already went out and bought some big fixer-upper on the water here. He's playing around with, and he's set. And I don't need Derek Jeter's house. I wanted, what's his name? What's the football guy's name?
Tom Brady.
Brady to buy my house when he got kicked out of Jeter's house. But that didn't happen. So, anyway, I'm good. I might be selling this house soon if things don't get better. Aaron's going to boarding school, and me and Carl are going to get on a cruise ship. And oh, no, they have no cruise ships. Cruise ship was my retirement. You can go on a cruise ship and live on it for like $100 a day. $100 a day, that's only $36,500 a year. So me and her together for $70,000 a year can live on a fucking cruise ship every day. Jump from cruise ship to cruise ship, see the world. But fucking COVID fucked that up. COVID fucked everything up for me. What else?
Steve, thank you for the. I am. Thank you for the $4.99. Hey Ben, I'm one of your King's lost sons. Can I have $1 million? Just kidding. I love how you are real. Keep it up.
All right, thank you very much. And I got enough sons already. I'm not going to get rid of sons. Hey, if you don't get accepted to that high school, will you go to boarding school?
And
but if you don't, will you go to boarding school? I can make sure you don't get accepted. I go down there and act a fool. They won't let you in, boy. Will you go to boarding school?
Sure. Why not?
All right. I'll
Actually,
see you on
6 more days.
Come see you on the weekends and
6 more days.
holidays.
They tell me in 6 days.
6 more days, you'll know.
Yep.
Pack your bags. Pack your duffel bag. Military. Yes, sir. That's what you need. Discipline. What else you got? We ain't got all night.
John, thank you for the $5. He said, what are Ben Jr.'s biggest challenges right now in the business?
Ben Jr.'s biggest challenge is keeping shit from falling apart. I mean, he's all over the board. He's trying to get PP loans. He's trying to cut expenses. He's taking money from here, putting it here. He's constantly doing every day running that operation. Just keeping things under control right now, and the bills paid is a miracle. You know, plus he's trying to buy new buildings. I'm not doing shit. I'm telling you. He's going to have to do it. He wants to make big bucks. He's going to earn it just like I did. I make him do every goddamn thing that he can do that I would normally have to do. You know, I don't want to go look at the building. I trust you. You've done a fucking 100 of them already. You go fly across the state, look at the building. You inspect it. You look at the numbers, and you tell me what you come up with. And he does it. He's great. You know? One son comes through. And Vincent better get his ass back in those rooms fixed. I need that goddamn hotel put back to shape. He finally got his past inspection on 60 rooms. Now he needs another 60 bathrooms approved. Then he's got to start working on the other half of the hotel. We got to get out 258 goddamn bathtubs ripped out and replaced and redone. What else?
Ideas. Thank you again for the $10. He said you use the bank's money to make money and use the real estate as a vehicle to do it. So hypothetically, how would you do the same thing, but let's say with a restaurant, a brand, or a small business?
I mean, you can do the same thing, but the bank's got to be willing to loan you money on a business. The business is making money. It's going to have a valuation. You borrow against the damn business. You borrow against the business. I know plenty of guys that borrow money on restaurants. You know, they borrow money. They get the restaurant running good, and then maybe you do about 6 of them, package them together, and sell them to a big shot, or sell them up individually if you build that equity. You know, it's a different business. You know, it's all about how much money you're bringing in and spending. You know, it's your EBITDA. Anybody know what EBITDA is? EBITDA. Earnings before income. Wait, how do you spell it? EBITDA. Depreciation, earnings, EB. I'll get back to you on that one. I don't feel like thinking about it. It's earnings before interest and taxes and whatever. Depreciation. What else?
Alan, thank you for the $5. Changing the subject. Hey, Ben, what size shirt do you wear? I want to send you a custom Samoan shirt from Samoa.
In Samoa. There's some big-ass Samoans. That's probably the only place I can get a shirt in Samoa. Big Samoan. You know, I don't know. It depends. You know, my weight fluctuates daily. So, I don't know. One day I could be a 3X if I'm really having a good time and moving around. I could be a 4X. But then if you want to play it safe and I'm stuffing my face like a pig and depressed, then I'm a 5X. So I would play it safe and get the 5 if I could shrink it down if it's too big. If it's Samoan, they used to do them big. Chinese, I need a 10X. Okay, because Chinese make everything tiny. All right? And but I'd play it safe and go with a 5 because then I could always shrink it down to a 4. If you give me a 4 and it's too tight, then, you know, it's just sit in my closet and I'm going to be appreciative, but I'm never going to wear it. You don't want to see me in a tight shirt. It ain't a pretty sight, baby. I'm thinking of getting surgery. Maybe I'll go get some surgery. Yeah, let's cut some shit out, you know? Take some here, take some there, suck a little here. What? What do you... I wish I could
Please
sell
no.
it. I can't sell my fat. Like the women haven't inject fat into their, you know what's, the top, the bottom. Like I sell Ben's Fat for sale. Fatten up your top, fatten up your bottom with Ben's Fat. And
Get in
once
real
a-
estate, right?
There you go. You can do like a transfusion. I'll go somewhere. They'll hook a hose up to me. They hook a hose up to them, and the fat just transfers over to wherever they want it. The skinny people, you know. I could be a fat supplier. What else?
Anyway, Snowball, thank you for the $4.99.
Snowball, how cute.
Said sell.
Snowball. You know, actually, Snowball is not cute. I remember a guy hitting a fucking eye when I was about 8 years old with a snowball. I wanted to kill that kid. It was like ice, Snowball. What?
He said, sell your own luxury home decor and merch with fresh designs.
Yeah, like Kim Kardashian's. We could have the big Mallah furniture. Big this, heavy duty that, big and tall. Fat ass furniture, we'll call it. All right, what? Like big ass fans. Those fans are great.
Peyton, thank you for the $1. Rune John, thank you for the $5. Ben, all your changes, all.
You telling me out of $1 we only get 30 cents? I mean 60 cents? 70 cents? Bastards. All right.
Anyways, he said,
next time
Ben,
make it $1.30.
all your children are very hard workers. They all need a raise immediately.
Yeah, they need to raise up, goddammit, and work some more. Shit. They're doing fine. They get plenty. They got plenty. Ben's living high in the hog. He's doing good. Vincent's living like a big shot. You know, Brenda wanted 4 kids. Hey, baby, you know, it takes money to make 4 kids. You got a big house and, you know, hey, whatever. They're all doing good. And if they need something, they got it. Except you, your birthday yacht bullshit. What else you got?
Chase Live, thank you again for the $19.99. Paraselling the Past, thank you for the $3.99. Long Island Homes, thank you for the $4.99. Chase Live, thank you again for the $19.99.
$19.99. For only
Joshua.
$19.99, you can get the Magic Chef.
Joshua, thank you for the $5. Said,
It's supposed to be a smokeless ashtray. Can everybody see this? Little Ben gave it to me. I had one a long time ago. It doesn't let the smoke go out. It somehow, I think it just blows a fan and kind of disintegrates it or whatever, dissipates it. But I like it, you know. What else?
Miles, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, military officer career versus getting out at 5-year mark and using GI Bill for MBA. He's single, no kids, 0 to 1 active duty.
Listen, if you like the military and you can become an officer and make it a career, typically, even if you don't become an officer, you know, 20 years, you get a pension for the rest of your life. You know, you got to figure out, what do I want to do with the next, 20 years of my life? You know, am I going to be, it depends. You go in at 18 and you graduate at 38, you got a pension for the rest of your life. Well, you got to do what you want to do, all right? I knew the military was a great thing for me, but it wasn't what I wanted to do for more than 5 years. You know, it was never going to take me where I wanted to go. And, but I'm appreciative that everybody does stay in the military for a career, because we need them. Or else we'd all be speaking Chinese. So, it's up to you. Do you have a hunger for making a lot of money? No, you're not going to make it in the military. Are you happy with your life in the military? Then stay in the military. But, it's your life. You got to live your life the way you want. And if you only get one shot, life goes on, goes by, and that's it. It's done. It's over. What else?
Thank you Kenny, thank you for the $5. He said, I have $650,000 invested in stocks and bonds, looking to buy a house. Should I take the Dave Ramsey approach?
I thought Dave Ramsey was a chef.
Now you're thinking of Gordon.
He does
whatever, I don't know.
Financial advice.
What does he want to do?
He said, should he buy in cash?
Never buy. Why would you buy anything in cash when you can borrow at 3%? Come on. It's like free money. Every $100,000 is $3,000 a year in interest. That's $250 a month, basically. Okay? You get $100,000 for $250. So if you borrow $1 million, that's $25,000. What is that? Anyway, you know what I mean. Oh, $2,500. But $2,500 a month, you get $1 million right now. That's true. Interest. That's what's costing you. All right, so I would not buy with cash. I'd spread the cash out, baby. Spread it around. Use the bank's money. UBM. Use bank money. What else?
All right, the real man, thank you for the $4.99. He said, will you be traveling around the world in your yacht?
No, I'm not leaving the country until this shit blows over. But, You know, my boat ain't for that. My boat, basically, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to go to the Bahamas. I'll be able to maybe make it out to the British Virgin Islands and the American Virgin Islands, or some virgins out there. You know, it's basically, that's the distance it'll go. I ain't taking a thing to south of France, so I'm not that, you know, I don't know. And most guys don't take their boats anyway. What they do is they actually ship their boats. But that's like $1,000 a foot. That would cost me $93,000. You know, so just one way, I think. I don't think it's round trip. So some guys are big shots. They'll say, fuck it, a couple of $100,000. They send their boat to the south of France. They fly their ass out there. They stay on their boat. But why the fuck do that when you can go out there and just charter one just as nice? So I don't know. But I'm not, if I travel the world, they ain't in a boat. That's too dangerous anyway. And plus, I got a crazy captain. I don't even trust him to go to fucking Miami. What do you got?
Oleg, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, what's better, lease a car or buy a 2 to 3 year old?
Well, number one, I never buy new. If you want to lease new, typically people lease stuff because it's a total write-off on the taxes, I believe. So, you know, if it's a business expense and it's going to benefit you business-wise, then my accountant says, you know, typically leases are really good. But I never buy new. I always buy 1 to 2 years old. And I get them for deep discounts compared to new, and they're still new. All right, so what? Somebody took this car out on the weekends, basically. My Rolls Royce, I swear to God, if you pull a sticker price on it, is $540,000 for the extended wheelbase Phantom. I got the sticker to prove it. All right, I bought it, was 2 years old. I don't even think it was 2 years old, barely. It was barely 2 years old, and I paid $275. All right, you do the math. And it had like 5,000 miles on it, and it was great. I'm not going to buy new. The depreciation kills you. You lose your shirt as soon as you sign the papers, before you even drive the fucking car off. Once you take ownership to that car, you're going to lose some money. So, up to you. But I never buy new.
All right. Harrison, thank you for the $9.99. He said, if you're considering doing the consult with Ben, do it. Appreciate the advice a ton. Cheers.
Thank you, mate. Cheers to you.
Wrecking Bass, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, I'm in Georgia. What would you do with only $10,000 cash to make a deal
Georgia,
and get going? I can fix stuff up, no problem.
I got $10,000 and I'm handy in Georgia. What am I gonna do? You're gonna go find the nearest mobile home park and buy, and they'll probably give you one. They'll give you a friggin' mobile home park as long as you're willing to pay the fucking lot rent. People leave them, people abandon them, fix that fucker up, and rent it out or sell it to somebody else all fixed up. I don't know, with $10,000, you know, you can go to the old FHA game, go to the bank, apply for FHA, 3% down, $10,000 $10,000 is how much, mister? How much is $10,000 going to get you on FHA loan if it's 3.5% down? $300,000. All right, next. How you doing? What's up?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
So I'm Andrew from Harrisburg, PA. I called a few weeks ago. Do you remember me?
Of course. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah. How you been? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's grandma? Everybody. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, sure. The only place in Pennsylvania that sticks out in my brain is Hersheytown because I like chocolate.
Yeah. I work in Hershey, actually.
How the hell did I know that? Hershey, you're a Hershey boy. You work at the you work at a factory like Willy Wonka? Are you the Hershey boy for like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory?
I actually work in the largest warehouse that has Hershey's chocolate in there.
There you go. Can you go over there at night and grab a box for me? I like the ones with the peanuts in it.
They give us whole bags of chocolate, like every October, every Christmas. I get a huge bag, like you couldn't imagine.
That's great. So what's up, Hershey boy?
So I'm thinking about flipping my house. I've been renting it, right?
How you gonna flip something you don't own if you're renting it?
Well, so I bought the house.
You've been eating too much goddamn chocolate. That's your problem.
Yeah, maybe, but so I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for the asking price was $65,000, and that's exactly what I paid, right?
Okay. So you bought the house. You own the house.
Yeah.
Oh, you're renting it out. Are you renting it out? Is that what you meant? I thought you were renting a house.
No. I'm looking for my next tenant.
So the house is empty right now? You're not living in it? You're looking for a next tenant, right?
Yeah, I live in it, but I'm also I have some scheduled showings this week. I'm trying to get someone in here.
All right, very good. So get it rented. Or how much is the house worth? How much is the house worth right now?
So yeah, that's the thing. The price is significantly more than I paid.
How much?
How much?
How much is the house worth?
It's worth at least $85,000 on the market right now.
All right, 85 grand. All right, go ahead.
If I list it on the MLS, I think it's worth it 90 plus.
How much do you owe?
So I only borrowed $60,000 something.
You only borrowed $60,000 on a $65,000 house. Only. How much more do you want?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I mean, what do you want to do? You need to get a tenant in there and get. How much is the rent going to be?
So the $500 for the master bedroom. There's another bedroom, $400 a month.
What are you doing? Renting it by the bedroom?
Yeah, subletting.
Oh, okay. I get it. So what's
yeah.
All right. Let's say you rent all the rooms out. How much? All right. So the cash flow's not much after you pay your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance. Correct? And you got to pay the utilities because you're renting by the bedroom.
Right. So I think I could flip the house and make I might be able to make $20,000 or $25,000. I don't know.
You know, that's up to you. I mean, I don't like owning property with no cash flow. I don't see the point. Okay, you own something, all right. If you're paying principal on the mortgage, you're putting away money, you're buying down a mortgage. I mean, if you could get your hands on $20,000, is that going to help you do another deal?
I think that's what I was actually wondering was, would it make sense to do a 1031 exchange?
I mean, you know, if the taxes on $20,000, the worst case will happen. How long have you owned the place?
Only 5 months. And the real estate market, the prices are going insanely high right now in my area.
You know, if you want to get your hands on $20,000, because that $20,000 will get you something for $100 or more grand. You know, well, then, I mean, you know, have you been claiming the income? I mean, I hate to get too personal now with you, but if you're claiming that income,
I've been claiming income.
If you're claiming the income, then, which you should because the damn rent's depreciable anyway. So you should definitely talk to the accountant, think about doing a 1031. So then you'll save the $4,000. Well, it'll be more than $4,000 because you haven't owned it a year. So I really recommend you talk to your accountant about it. You have an accountant? You got somebody that does your tax return?
Yeah, well, I've been doing TurboTax, but I think I might need an accountant.
Yeah, you better talk to somebody and make sure before you even start talking to them, say, listen, have you ever done a 1031 before? Don't just go to somebody and say, I'll look it up. Listen, go consult with somebody. You know, nobody big that's going to charge you big money, but just try to get a free consultation with an accountant, but make sure that they do 1031s, okay? Don't do 1031s, all right? Make sure the accountant has done 1031s for his clients, all right? And
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Take care and get that money.
Thank you. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You have a good one.
You too.
All right.
I can rent your room out, Aaron. I wonder how much I can get for Aaron's room. It's got a private bathroom. It's got a balcony you share. Overlooks the Gulf of Mexico, which he never even opens his damn curtains. How could you live in a room with a beachfront view and you don't open any curtains? What are you hiding in there? And who the hell's going to see if you're facing the ocean anyway? So why are your curtains always closed? I don't get it. You don't take advantage of $1 million view.
Because I actually worry about it. There's people out there all the time. They can see through.
Oh, nobody can see through the windows. I think probably the glare affects your goddamn TV screen while you're playing some fucking.
When people can see you in the morning.
Game? What is that game you
think
play with your brothers?
You think people can't see you?
You're online playing some crazy game. Nobody can see you. Nobody's out there looking. If they were, you can see them. And who cares anyway? What are you doing? You should be ashamed of anyway. I'm gonna still put a camera in your room, find out what the hell's going on in there. What else you got?
Anyways, John Kent, thank you for the $24.99.
Better I don't want to know.
Said, hey Ben, have you
$24.99?
Yeah.
That's going to the American dream, baby. And you should see, we got some great families sending some videos in. I hope and I pray that they send in their proof of being FHA approved. Because we got some really great families I'd love to help, but they got to go to a bank and get FHA approved, or go to Quicken, or go somewhere and get FHA approved so we can help you. What else you got?
Yeah, John Ken, thank you for the $24.99. He said, "Hey Ben, have you ever dealt with a squatter? How did you get rid of them, and how do you avoid them?"
Squatter. How the hell did you get them? I mean, if you're running your own property, I mean, and they're squatting in there, they got in there and just took up residency. I mean, you know, every situation's different. I've done all kinds of things. You know, I mean, you can go through the whole eviction process, which sucks. And right now, you can't even do that with COVID, I don't think. Go there and man to man say, listen, I own this property. You can't stay here. All right? If the police can't help you, then did he break in? I mean, how did he get in there? That's the whole question. Did somebody leave him there that used to rent the place? Did he break in? I mean, I don't know. Every situation is different, but the best way and easiest way is get rid of them the easiest way possible. I used to pull fucking moving trucks up to people's houses if I had to get rid of them because I didn't want to wait 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or in California, 3 months for a friggin' eviction, and then they rape you over the goddamn, cost you money to evict somebody in California. I mean, big money. They threaten you with this, they threaten you with that. But anyway, make a deal. Go over there and try to talk to them. You know, say, hey, what are you going to do? You can't live here. You know, we're either getting the cops, we're either going to get you evicted. Or, you know, let's just make a deal. Here, you want $100? Here's $100. Get the hell out of here. But don't give them the money till they leave. Find out what their needs are to get the fuck out. Everybody's got some kind of demand. Find out if they have a reasonable demand to help them out. I don't know. But get them out because you got to make money. You know, it's a friggin' business. It ain't personal. You got an asset sitting there and nobody's goddamn paying you. So no matter what it takes, get rid of them. Or else you'll be stuck. What else you got?
Hold up, I'm typing to the chat. Talking to the
who are you talking to? This ain't no chat room.
All right, Jose, thank you for $1.
We got no callers. We got nothing.
No, we're done with calls.
We're done with calls. Follow don't want to do any
We just
more
have
calls.
some super chats. Anthony, thank you for $2. Should have said Lakewood Ranch, Florida, not Bradenton.
Lakewood Ranch, he's right. Lakewood Ranch is a beautiful place. I lost one of my biggest, best deals in Lakewood Ranch, not getting that damn public shopping center. It was $21 million. I would have been dead. And everyone here would have been living on life at large on the yacht off the money off that place. Lakewood Ranch is a fantastic part of Bradenton. So anybody wants to go to Bradenton, go to Lakewood Ranch. They got every level there. They got, different levels of you can buy. You can buy into the, 300,000, 500,000, a million, country clubs, golf courses, nice neighborhoods, brand new stores. It's a great area. It's close to the freeway. The weather's nice. Lakewood Ranch, come on down. Yeehaw! I don't see too many ranches left down here. That's the thing. All the ranches are now golf courses.
All right, David G, thank you for the $10. I've been looking forever for a triple net property. Can you please let me know which franchise and what cap rate are you looking for?
I'm looking for the best franchises and the best credit-worthy tenants I can find. Necessity people, auto parts, Dunkin' Donuts, things that people are going to use and come to. Now, be careful with banks because I think banks are closing down a lot of their branches. But it seems like credit unions aren't. Credit union people like to come to the credit union. So I bought a Dunkin' Donuts at the credit union. Look for the best name you can find at the highest cap rate. I wouldn't look at nothing under a 6, because if it's under a 6 and you're in the 5s, then you can get the best shit in the world. If you're willing to take a 5 cap, you can buy a friggin' all day long Starbucks, Walgreens, this, that, the top of the cream, Krispy Kreme. But just get the highest cap rate and the best credit tenants. Dollar stores.
All right. The man, thank you for the $1.30. Arhel, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, what do you think it would take to transform a neighborhood like Far Rockaway into a safer, nicer place? Do you think billions?
Transform a neighborhood? I've transformed blocks of places, but a whole neighborhood? I don't know. Whatever it takes, you got to go out there. The whole neighborhood's very difficult. It takes a lot of effort from a lot of different people, right? Because you need support from the community. You need better schools. You need better roads. You need better everything. So it's not just a matter of sometimes fixing up the houses on a shitty street. But you can take it one block at a time, baby. One block at a time. You go down to a block and say, okay, that's for sale, that's for sale, that's for sale. How much for that? How much for that? How much for that? Not going to do it. How much you want? I'll buy a house. All right, go to a block. Maybe $1 million will buy a whole block. I don't know. But you better go near the beach because eventually somebody wants to live near the beach. What else?
Allen, thank you for the $5. He said, okay, brother, I will have my family off the rock. Make you a couple of 5Xs. Samoan shirts. Mahalo.
Mahala. Man, I'm going to tell you, Samoans, don't mess with them. I used to hang out with Samoans in California. And, man, they would be experts in climbing trees and whacking them. They would hang from a tree, some of these guys, with a chainsaw in their hand. One hand on the tree, one hand with a chainsaw. And they come in and wham, wham, wham. Big guys, too. I mean, but don't give them no goddamn liquor. Holy shit. You give them Samoan some damn booze and you're in trouble, baby. They might tear down the whole fucking house. I've actually seen one guy push his brother completely through the fucking wall in my apartment building I lived in. Completely. Through the sheetrock, the studs, everything. He pushed his brother so hard right through the fucking wall. Over a woman. Liquor and women. Oh, boy. What else? But the nicest people in the world.
Kamikaze, thank you for the $10.
The women are kind of tough, too. They're rough.
Buy Bitcoin, Ben.
Bitcoin.
Toby.
I need a bit. I need a bit. I need a bite. Shit, I need a bite coin. I need a whole fucking Happy Meal or catered meal. What?
All right, Toby, thank you for the $14.99. He said, hey, Ben, love your content. What's your opinion? I'm from Australia. I just bought a six bedroom complex or 2-bedroom complex. 70 grand cash flow. My loan is 850 grand total. 4,435 per month. 20-year loan, commercial loan, 3.5%.
Very, very good. So what's the problem? You did
What's
great.
your opinion?
You got cash flow. My opinion is you're a smart guy. You're cash flowing. You bought yourself 6 units. All right, keep raising the rents whenever you can. Keep doing any improvements you can to add some value to the property, and do another one. Imagine if you had 2 of them now. So, do it. You got a great rate. You got a great cash flow. Keep on going. You did that in Australia? It's hard to do in Australia, I heard. Get a couple of kangaroos jumping around there, What else?
Chase Live, thank you again for the $19.99. Amy Oaks, thank you for the $5. He said, if I take a loss on my rental income on my taxes, will this affect my income when I'm ready to buy something else?
If she takes a loss on her rental income, will it affect her to buy something else?
Yes.
A loss on her rental income. Does it mean she's not having any income coming in?
A rental income on my taxes. Will this affect my income?
Is she selling it?
I don't know.
I can't comment unless I know the story. I mean, if it's your rental income and you're not cash flowing, mainly a lot of people, if you depreciate your income and it makes you look like you're not getting income, the banks are smart enough and they know to back that depreciation back in because money went in your pocket. If you're selling a rental income property and you're going to take it as a loss, then it's a capital loss. You can use that loss against any capital gains you have. It's like my accountant told me that because of my losses, some of my properties were losing money, then those losses will feed against my gains. Just like your stock losses, I think, can go against your income. You lost how much money you make, how much money you lost, and then you pay tax on what's left. That's basically it. There's a bunch of other rules involved, but talk to your accountant about it. But typically, you can take the loss. You can carry over losses to another year, too, if you have losses. Why don't you get lost?
All right, Steve, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, what happened to the broken down pier from your house? Any chance you'll buy it someday?
I don't know. They're still playing around with it. They tore down the pier. The whole city came there, and half the people, I feel like, it's always half the people. Half the people wanted me to rebuild the pier and build a hotel there, and then half of the pain in the ass said, no, we don't want no hotel here. And so we didn't do it. That deal didn't work out, but who knows? They tore down the pier because it was in such bad shape. I don't know. The owner's still playing around with it. So we'll see, senor. We'll see. What else?
All right, Salim, thank you for $13.99.
$13.99.
If I reno my complex in a middle class area to be the nicest in the city and rent them out for what they go for in the higher class areas. Should I?
If you're sure you can get more rent, okay? Sometimes you can fix the place up and you ain't going to get more rent because you're already at the top of what everybody else is paying around you. But typically, if you can give more amenities or you can make something a little nicer, you can charge a few bucks more. New countertops, new appliances, fresh flooring, nice something, that makes the place look like it's new. Ben always has this crazy package where he goes in, he puts in ceiling fans, he changes the hardware, he redoes the countertops, he puts in new appliances, and then he knows he's going to get $100 more rent. Make sure that you can get that extra $100 because somebody might say, no, I want to live in a better neighborhood for that price of rent. So do your homework. Find out what your competition's doing. Find the market out. Go to forrent.com.
Carlos, thank you for the $4.99. He said, what is better rent money? 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-bed, 1-bath, or 1-bed, 1-bath?
I mean, you're going to get more rent for the bigger unit, okay? Especially if you're fooling around with Section 8. Section 8 is strictly pays you by the bedroom, baby. That's why I used to go out and buy a 2-bedroom and make it into a 4-bedroom because the 2-bedroom rented for $800 a month, the 4-bedroom rented for $1,200 a month. And this is years ago. Today, the numbers are like a double that. So the more bedrooms, the more money, baby. But you're going to pay more, too. So, it's all relative, too. You want to always try to get, as much as you can for as least as you have to pay. But I like bigger units with bigger money because there's always families out there that need something. I mean, single people are single people, but there's always families looking for a place to live. All right, what else you got?
Jay, thank you for the $4.99. Said, Ben, interest rates have inflated housing prices. Should I wait for them to come down at a higher interest or buy at low interest?
Whether you buy now if you're financing at a low interest rate and you're paying more money, okay, yes, it's going to affect if you ever want to sell. But monthly, it's not going to hurt you because your rate's locked in. You're paying X amount of dollars for that mortgage. So if the house is worth less money, it doesn't matter because you're still making the same payment if you locked in at a fixed rate. So, but you never know. Houses go up, houses go down. They don't never go down that much unless it's a total major catastrophe, which we already went through, and it didn't affect anything. So I can't really see housing going down. If anything, it might go up more depending on the area because they're talking about raising wages and all this stuff. So raising wages means you got more money for rent. Carla, you got any water? Hello.
All right. Can you hear me?
Oh, hot tea, hot tea. I need a hot tea to bring me a hot tea.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. No, I can't hear you. I like it that way. What? You lost your
All
voice?
right,
There you go. All right, you're back. You're back.
David S., thank you for the $49.99.
50 big ones. That's going to help a lot.
Ben Mallah, you should buy a Toyota Land Cruiser. That's what a Bosch drives.
Let me tell you, the only bosses driving Toyota Land Cruisers are in the desert, which I will say is an amazing vehicle. Isn't that what we drove in Dubai?
Yep.
I've never been on a
dunes.
vehicle that went sideways down a sand mountain before until you got in a Land Cruiser. And that's all they got is Land Cruisers. But they're good for the desert. All right? I'm not going to ride around in a big fancy, I want to be in a fancy Rolls Royce, baby. That's me. Comfort, class, an angel on the hood there like me. But Land Cruisers are great vehicles, but they're purpose vehicles. It's not my purpose. If I lived in the desert or in the jungle, I have a Land Cruiser. I got a Jeep, but it goes in the water.
All right, bro, thank you for the $9.99. Said, I'm sick of this 9-to-5 rat race job. COVID opened my mind up to better my financial situation. I'm hungry.
Then find something to eat, goddammit. Figure out how you're going to hustle some money. Everybody's doing it. Whatever it takes, you got to come up with a plan and execute it, whether it's real estate or whatever you want to do. Whatever you can figure out what you can do it. But, 9 to 5 is 9 to 5. After you're only there 9 to 5, all right? And you still got, that's only 8 hours a day. You still got another 16 hours to play with, right? 16 and 8, 24. And then you sleep about 8 maybe, and then you still got 8. So you're missing a third of your life right now of not doing something to get out of that rat race or keep the rat race and then go find some cheese. Now you'll have rat race and you'll have the cheese in another 8 hours and you sleep another 8 hours. There you go. Balance, baby.
All right, Chase Live, thank you for the $14.99. Giovanni, thank you for the $4.99. Said, I go to exotic car shows all over South Florida. I think it would be a great marketing idea to pull up in an exotic with a custom wrap with your info.
All right, let's do it. I got a hottie bringing me a hottie. Thank you very much, hottie. Hot tea. All right.
All right, Escape to Paradise, thank you for the $99.99.
What? I want to escape to paradise. I got $100 to do it now. Where are we going?
Hopefully the Bahamas.
Oh, no, man. I'm not going to the Bahamas now, man. I got to wait till the money stops coming back. The tourism coming to Bahamas. They must be starving in the Bahamas. I've been to places in the Bahamas and Mexico where the total place depends on the cruise ships and the tourism. And they ain't there. What are these people doing? I'd be afraid to go right now. Give me your goddamn money, man. You know, we've been starving here. You come over here with your big fancy yacht. Give me your goddamn money. I'll blow your goddamn head off, you bumper clot. Anyway, where do you want to go?
Let's see.
We're going to the Keys. That's as far as I'm going right now. What else?
Sammy Jackson, thank you for the $5. He said, this is for Little Ben. What games do you play? Do you play GTA RP?
Little Ben ain't here. Little Aaron's here.
Well, I play. Yeah, I do
you
play GTA.
with Little Ben?
Yeah, I do play GTA.
GTA. What does GTA mean?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Let me tell you something. I know a lot about Grand Theft Auto, and I ain't played no games. I did it for real.
We need to get you play that game, though.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I'm not playing those stupid no games. Games are for kids. I'm playing a game of life, baby, trying to survive. I'm fighting a war right now. I'm playing Monopoly for real. And I'm losing.
Who thinks he should be the next GTA character in GTA 6?
Bird Hair Aaron.
No,
Bird's
you.
Nest Aaron.
You.
You and the Pollock. What else you got?
Anyways, West Shore, thank you for the $4.99. So buying the Seminole house I've been renting from my dad since 2010 minus the rent we paid. First time home buyer. Any advice to save money? I got 4 kids.
You're buying the house?
Yeah.
From his father?
Yep.
Very good. So that's the first step. You're buying a house. You're going to own a house. You're going to start saving money, and that's the first step. Get that out the way. Now you're going to have, you're going to get a loan on it, did he say? Is he going to loan his daddy loaning you the money?
No, he's been paying rent from his dad since 2010.
He's been paying rent to his dad?
Yeah.
Since 2010?
Minus the rent we
Now he's going to buy the house.
Now he's going to buy the house. Very good. It took you 10 years already? God damn it. 11 years you've been paying rent. Now you're going to buy it? You better hurry up. You're 11 years late. But, buy that house and then try to see if you can save up money for the next deal or something. Or tell your father to give you some of that goddamn money you're giving him for the house.
Is there any advice to save him dollars?
To save him dollars? I don't get it. Your daddy's selling you the house. So he should be helping you, with the closing costs and all that. I don't know.
There's no agent, right?
So. And then maybe, hopefully you get the price. Let me tell you something. I hope you get that house if your father's selling it to you at a really good price. If your father ain't giving you a goddamn 20% discount, at least on that house, then you better go have a talk with daddy. Because this way you're walking into that house deal with some equity. Okay, it's an easy way, a tax-free way that he can give you a gift, without hurting anybody. Tell him, hey, Dad, you want $100,000? Why don't you sell me the house for $80,000? Okay, give me a little breathing room here. I got 4 kids to take care of. God damn it! So try to get that house cheap from Daddy, and then you go out and borrow some money and maybe do something else with the money in the house. Get a HELOC, home equity.
I think we could contact Rockstar, and I think if enough of you viewers contact them and say we should get Ben as a character, I think it could work.
On GTA?
Yeah.
They don't do real estate. Everybody drives around in cars, they shoot at each other, and they fight with each other. And what the heck do I got to do with that?
You could be the boss.
Yeah, the boss, the mission.
Yeah, go out there, collect that rent money. Yeah.
They have to get you.
I'll break your legs. Yeah.
Anyways, David, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Dr. Mallah, what is it going to take to get Happy on a podcast?
Happy's very busy. Okay? Happy ain't got time for this stuff. He's, but Happy is a teacher, a real teacher. He was a professor I'm trying to get Happy to open up a school in the hotel. That would be perfect. We could take the banquet rooms, we could rent them out, use them as classrooms, put up partitions, whatever. We could have the students staying in the hotel. We can operate the hotel while the students are there training, working in the hotel. I really wish Happy would do that in one of our Tampa hotels. Turn it into Happy University. And they can live there, they can learn there, they can work there, and they can do everything.
Actually, a good idea.
I know.
You're already in a
got
hotel.
Happy overloaded. I got all this shit sitting on his shoulders right now. But I'll talk to him about it some more. What else?
Select Vape, thank you for the $5. Hey, Ben, big fan. I own an online vape company that sells vapor products. Would love to send you some vapor products and get you to quit smoking.
I tried that vape stuff. It's too fucking hard. It hurts on your lungs when you vape. Unless I was vaping too hard. I've tried that vaping stuff. You want to send it, I'll try it. If I like it, hey, I might market it for you. If it can get me to quit smoking, I'll do it. But, I ain't found a vape yet. I've seen the kind you refill. I've seen the disposables. I mean, I don't know. Right now, this is the only thing that works for me. So send it on in to Rafael. I'll have Rafael test it first to make sure he doesn't drop dead, and then I'll try it.
I will try it. Go to, you can send us an email, askben@benmallah.com, and you can contact us this way.
All right. What else you got, Aaron?
Kevin, thank you for the $2. He said, how do you find your contractors moving from Kansas City?
You moving where? He's moving from Kansas City?
Yeah, like how do you find new contractors? Like if you've never been to a place, how do you find the contractors that you need?
I mean, you gotta have to go online and look up who's there's different lists you can go to, but typically when you Google, it depends on what you're trying to build. You're trying to build a house, go around the neighborhood and see where the houses are being built and who's building them and see if it looks good. The most important thing from contractors, if you're building something, is references. Find out if that person had a good experience with their house. I got the captain is helping his girlfriend build a house right now, and was it him or was it somebody else? No, I think it was somebody that called me. And the contractor don't want to do this, they don't want to do that now, and they're fighting with him. I said, well, did you talk to anybody that the guy built for before? No, I didn't. Well, there you go. References. It's all about your past, your history, your track record. If you want to earn my business, prove to me you know what the hell you're doing and you've taken care of other people before. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. I need people I know I can depend on. They can screw me over. Speaking of screwing me over, what do you got?
Andres, thank you for the $4.99. He said, what's your favorite brand of glasses and style?
I broke my friggin' Louis Vuittons, the only ones I really liked, and I'm still waiting for friggin' Matt to take them to the goddamn Louis Vuitton store to fix them or somebody to fix them. But they're the most comfortable and the best. I understand, honestly, not all the time, but a lot of times I can understand why women, not women, but men at least, piss away a lot of money on high brand stuff. Because a lot of times it's better quality and it's nice and they put more into it, I guess. I don't know. But, I'm wearing some Ray-Bans again. Ray-Bans are great, but, they're not Louis Vuittons. And that's about it. And then you use glasses for different things, Mine just fell off my goddamn face. Maybe I lost weight in my face. My glasses fell down when I was looking on something for the boat, and they fell down and the ear just popped off. Anybody know how to get Louis Vuitton glasses fixed? I need a spring in the ear. It's not the screw. It's a spring or something that goes in there. Let me know.
All right. Kenny,
call Louis Vuitton up right now.
Kenny, thank you for the $10. He said, it's amazing to see how you came from nothing and build a real estate empire and now teaching your kids to be a real estate boss like you.
Yeah.
How can I join you for a day in the life of Ben Mallah?
How? You can come to one of our events. We're going to schedule them in March, hopefully. I got to go look at the calendar and hope to see you down here in either Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, or Orlando. Let us know which you prefer. The more people that say Orlando, I'll go to Orlando. More people say Tampa, I'll go to all of them. I don't care. I need people in my rooms now. What else? Anybody got time off? They can break away during the week. I want to do one during the week.
Giancarlo, thank you for the $1.99. Work, thank you for the £2. Ben, what's your favorite alcoholic drink?
I don't drink much. But I will do a tequila popper. Okay, that's the only thing I'll drink. and that comes from the Cadillac Bar in San Francisco. It was, you take some tequila, you take a shot of tequila, you put some Sprite in there, you put your hand over the cup, you shake it up, and it starts fizzing, and you drink that sucker down. Because straight tequila will burn the shit out of my chest. So I like a little good tequila with some Sprite and a popper, baby. Pop it.
Poppers are good.
Yeah, poppers are good. This guy will
This is the
drink
Polak
anything.
saying it.
Bring a Polak, he'll drink any alcohol you got.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. Robert Hernandez, thank you for the $9.99.
All
to
right.
Invest in Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, take a bit. I need a bite.
And that was our last super chat. I think also David, thank you for $99.99.
All right, man. You're gonna help. I want to take a list of everybody that gave us more than $50 to go towards the American dream. You need to go. Can you do that research?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right,
Me
and
too.
go back, and we're gonna do something and make a list of something. All the people that helped these people get into that house.
Get credits in the video, American Dream.
Yeah. All right. If you're out there looking for the American dream, listen. Get FHA approval and send proof to Rafal with the video, and you might be the lucky one that's going to get a gift and a first home and get out of renting. Stop renting. Start venting.
And if you would like to talk to Ben, you can go to benmallah.com/shop and get consult with Ben, where you get 10 or 15-minute phone call with Ben one-on-one. And that's pretty much all for this podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. All the super chats and comments, and hit the like button or not like button. And
subscribe.
Subscribe.
When are you coming out with another video? When are you coming out with another video?
Try it for Friday.
Friday? Man, you're slow.
No, Thursday. Thursday we're going to have the throwback.
Oh, throwback.
But Friday is a new video.
Come on, man. Get in
And give us a
here.
favor and watch the last one. We had to re-upload it, so
Sorry
if you can
about
watch
the
the whole
last
thing.
one. We had to re-upload it because somebody complained because they said this and that and this and that, and I don't want to get into it. All right. Well, good luck, everybody. Have a good, safe week. Get out there and make some money, baby. Make some money.
All right. Peace.
Adios.
Adios, amigo.